I'm glad you're still with us, and for those that are just joining us, welcome on board. It's always a great idea to have all hands on deck, and particularly for this Kickstarter discussion where we are looking at participating in world humanitarian activities. Every day, millions of people worldwide face life-threatening crises. Humanitarian aid is a vital lifeline that delivers a variety of essential services to those in need, but as global crises escalate, so there's the need for support that cannot be ignored. We delve into this discussion to help resonate with the needs of people and the improvement of services towards humanitarian aid across the globe. We are joined by Alan Netrinda, the District Governor, Lions International. You're most welcome to the program.
Thank you, Chris.
Great. Our preamble speaks of a dire situation and a need for a recalibration of humanitarian aid interventions. We'll be going into that very, very shortly. But allow me ask, what is the Lions International organization?
Lions International Organization is a volunteer organization which is the largest in the world, of men and women who come together to offer service to the most underprivileged communities. And it has its headquarters in Chicago, and we are headed by an international president, where we've just been installing him in Orlando. And we are focused on humanitarian efforts in our communities. We've been in existence, of course, for over 108 years, because it was established in 1917 by a man called Melvin Jones, who was a man. Melvin Jones was a businessman, and he saw that apart from their businesses flourishing, he could call on fellow businessmen to do something for their community. And that's how it started in 1917 in Chicago. Is the Lions International the one that rolls out Lions Children's Clubs, or it's totally different? Lions, we actually have categories of young people. We call them Leos. Leos can be from university or can be from secondary schools. We have Alpha and Omega Leos, and they are our young ones. And then we also have Cubs programs. Those are children of lions.
Children of lions.
Yes.
I say so because I used to enjoy games and sports at a Lions Park.
Really?
That is in Mbale when I was a little boy.
Now you're welcome to join us, because we have something coming up which is called Pass the Ball.
Pass the goal.
The ball.
The ball.
Yeah, we play to stay healthy, to keep focused on what we do.
All right, 2023, and of course slipping into 2024, is described as the deadliest year on record for humanitarian workers across the world. And this fact appears to lay bare the truth that maybe humanitarian workers need a lot more in order to be able to carry out the interventions that they do. Is the world failing humanitarian workers?
The world is not failing, but of course there are times situations strike and they put them in vulnerable positions. But the work continues. The humanitarian efforts need much more than just the people who are in areas of service. We need every community member taking on the role of seeing the people in their own communities doing better than they are doing. So we normally have those professionals, but who also need the backup of the community members and leaders to come on board to support the needs of the others.
Talking about humanitarian interventions, what's the footprint like in Uganda? Where are you doing interventions, especially in disaster-prone areas?
So we have focus areas, actually mainly like 5 areas, which is under vision. We do preventable blindness. We have eye care centers. We have one in Zambia. We have one in Western Uganda in Barara. We have also another comprehensive eye care center in West Nile. And then we have other areas, hunger, we have diabetes, and with diabetes we are doing quite a lot at Global Hope in Mulago. Our areas of focus are diverse, and we have different projects that have been done in different areas of the country, and we get funding from Lions International, but also Lions in Uganda, who are helping to do the interventions in the different areas. Hunger, we have a project ongoing in Karamoja, where there is $1 million that has been injected in to make sure that school-going children can get food, can get a meal, and be able to stay in school and concentrate.
That's right.
And this is in partnership with Lions International under their funding arm, which is Lions Clubs International Foundation. So we basically get this on call. There is need, there is an intervention of this sort.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the reality across the globe is that many stakeholders and actors within the humanitarian space are grappling with realities in those communities. And for an organization that has tentacles across the globe, at the headquarters, there must be realignments going on in order to attend to the realities of the constrained global economy. What mechanisms do you employ outside of the official funding framework from Chicago, for example, that allows donations, for example, and other players to come through in order to support the services that you roll out?
So ours is an organization that has members in the local communities. And actually our focus is to have a club, a Lions Club in every village. So we have members in these localities who also collect resources among themselves and do respond to the needs of the people in these communities. So we don't only rely on what comes from international, and what comes from international is what is collected from members
from
of Lions
other
Club.
Lions Clubs.
We have something called Melvin Jones Fellow. To become a Melvin Jones Fellow, you must contribute to a tune of $1,000, and this, even any member who is not a Lion can do that, as a call to come to support humanitarian efforts. So we have Lions who have been doing this. So we support Lions International, then in return it also supports us whenever we call for any help. And every community in Uganda, the areas I've told you about where we have such projects, most of them are supported by funds from members and also from Lions International, which is a funding arm of the Lions Clubs International.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, many communities, and I'll be very specific, in Uganda require intervention that is multifaceted. Any one actor or stakeholder cannot meet many of the needs of the communities across the country. What is your collaboration approach like? What are you doing in terms of partnerships? I know government is on board. You do support efforts that have already been rolled out by government, but there must be other actors with whom you either collaborate or partner with. Is this something that you're doing smoothly? Yeah,
this happens actually from club level. Of course, I'm now representing a district where we have over 62 clubs across the nation. They have partnerships with the local organization and other organizations where whenever there is need that arises, who come in. We've recently partnered with the Uganda Police Force in the area of road safety, because we believe there's more voice needed out there to curb down the the incidents that happen on our roads. Such partnerships come in. We have some clubs go on to partner with local NGOs, local organizations, but also with ministries. Right now we have something coming on board as mental health. So such a thing, you don't do it as Lions alone. You need medical professionals and people who are under those areas. So we strike partnerships whenever need arises with the local community and organizations that we get along with.
Okay.
And in the ministry, in the government, of course, there are different co-stakeholders who help us to make these connections, and we continue to partner with them based on the need that arises.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a truly transformational effort, no doubt. So how does one become a member of Lions International?
By invitation. So
by invitation.
Chris, I'm inviting you to join us.
Wow.
Because like I've told you, we have those clubs. So every member goes out and invites
another.
Of course, workplace, you get your phone and see your phone book, and you say, I have a friend here, maybe they can join us. So we call you to join us by invitation. But of course, there are member obligations when you join such an organization. We've told you we collect money to help us reach out the community needs. So you have a contribution to make. To
make as a member.
A basic contribution to make, to be a member, but also sometimes contribute to activities that come up.
Okay.
So when you have that heart to give, you're a Lion. You only need to find the nearest club and belong. Okay. And then we work together.
No doubt, invitation accepted.
Thank you.
Talking
and
about,
I'll sign you up.
Talking about being a lion, hey, I'm a lion in Butaleja, no doubt.
Of course, our dream is to see that every corner has a Lions Club.
Oh, okay.
A Lions Club in every corner.
That is great. Yep. Your last word, and we'll wrap this up.
Yeah, so, of course, I want to thank you for having us, and to say that this year, as this is our first month, July. Our year runs from July to June 30th. We are focusing on mental health, hunger, and diabetes as the main areas. And I call upon everyone out there to join us so that we can leave our people better than we find them. Every community member can actually make a contribution to make lives of their neighbors better. And that's the call for Lions, to join us so that we are more. The more hands we are, the more we can really meet the ever-rising needs of the community members.
Okay. Thank you very much, Alan Trinda, District Governor for Lions International, for sharing with us the transformational efforts that you are undertaking in changing communities and offering hope to millions out there. That will do it for this conversation, but do stay with us. After the hour clocks, I'll be back with more conversations here on Morning